Oh, we're on the wonk again.
Whoa.
It's the studio, isn't it? I know, we were proper on a wonk this morning.
Oh my goodness.
I know, but we just carried on.
May as well be upside
Good,
down.
it's all right, isn't it? We just do what we do. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. It's Tuesday. We've had a scan and cut show with fabulous USB deals. I'm trying to sort out what we're going to do at 12 o'clock. And then you've just had a cracking hour with Lily and Amanda where you got bought your foil pen and got all those foils free. Brilliant that, wasn't it? I hope you got yours because they are fabulous and you can use them in conjunction with your downloads too. So let's get all the housekeeping out of the way and then we can get stuck in. So we have got Emily on cameras this morning for you. There she is. We've got Amber in the producer's seat. We've got David who's going to be demonstrating for you, and you stuck with me for an hour. So sorry about that. We'll have a lot of fun, won't we?
We will have a lot of fun.
Right, let me introduce you to live shopping. So first of all, it's super easy to watch us. You can watch us on YouTube, so go on your TV, go to YouTube, type Highlight Crafts, and the show will come up and you can watch it on there. You can also watch it on our social platforms, as in Facebook and Instagram. And you can also watch it on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. All you need to be able to shop with us on Facebook or Instagram is to type in the words that you see on the screen in bold, and that will automatically put that product into a basket for you. So right now you type in Shop Maple and that will put that download into a basket for you. Then we're going to send you a direct message, and in that message you'll find a link. Click the link, that will take you to our website where I need you to log in and check out. Now on digital designs, the sooner you check out, the sooner you can be crafting. On physical products, the sooner you check out, the sooner our warehouse team can pick and pack that order for you and get your happy post on its way. Now then, if you would prefer to shop directly on the website, which you can do, just hop on over to highlightcrafts.com, click watch live, press play, and as soon as that video starts to stream, you will see all the items appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then simply select the ones that you wish to purchase and they will go into a little red shopping bag which will appear at the top of your screen. When you're ready to go through that login and checkout process, please click on that bag and that will take you through that. If you don't want to miss any of the shows, you can type the word live into the comments underneath the video right now, and that will give us permission to send you a little notification to your phone or tablet just before we go live so you don't miss anything. And a lot of you now are shopping ahead from midnight, which you can also do. Just go to highlightcrafts.com. On the home page there'll be a banner that says shop today's deals. Click on that and it will open up all the products in all the shows for that particular day so that you can shop ahead. We had a lot of you doing that this morning. We went to where with some of the USBs already gone. So it's important. Now, the other thing that's really important, because we had a couple of you mentioning it yesterday, you need to check out your baskets. Just because it's in a basket doesn't mean it's yours. It's like walking around your supermarket with a basket full of food and then going, oh, I'll just nip for a coffee and then I'll come back. Somebody could have gone to that trolley and emptied it, or taken your milk out or your butter, and nobody wants that. So you need to make sure that you're checking out those baskets, please, because once it's sold and somebody's checked out, we can't go back and take it off them. Right, David, do you want to come and join me, love? Have a look at this. Or
yeah, you're all right.
you're all right, you're going to stay there?
No, I'm coming.
Let's just stay there. Well, let's do this first, shall we?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I mean,
right,
look.
Let's swap.
Well, let's do the old switcheroo.
Can't do that.
Morning,
Weird
everyone.
side.
How are we doing? Look at these brand new designs that we're sharing with you today. So whether you're going to print A3 on paper or on rice paper.
Can I just say, if you bought any of the Two Red Robins USBs this morning, these are going to work perfectly. Maple Way was one of them.
Oh my goodness, that would be perfect
in your basket. Absolutely.
This is Everything Autumn. It is giving you 30 brand new designs that have never been seen launching during this hour for you for all your autumnal crafts, whether it's rice paper, card making, decoupage, whether it's home accessories, upcycling. You want to add some warmth, some amber tones, some colour, and of course a seasonally appropriate project for, of course, your craft. This is the one to go for.
It's lovely.
It's beautiful.
It really is beautiful.
Look at this on rice paper. This is going to be going onto a tote bag, but look how rich the design is inside here. When this was created for us yesterday by the lovely Sam upstairs, we were all just in awe of it, trying to pick which one was our favourite, and we couldn't because they are all tremendous. Now we're going to bring them closer to so you can see them, and we've got some projects too. Oh yeah, let's have a little look at these, shall we?
Yeah, because card making as well. Don't just think it's just got to be rice papers. Now, because this is seasonal, what we've done is we've brought it to 30 different designs and brought that price right down for you. How beautiful is that?
That's the most
That's
beautiful.
our Lily fussy cutting.
This is the most beautiful autumnal card I have ever seen.
Isn't that fabulous?
Gorgeous.
Now, if you do have a scan and cut and you don't want to fussy cut, you could do that acetate technique.
You could.
Couldn't
Absolutely,
you? And then do that bit.
Look
In
at
fact,
these there.
I might show you that. I might get this added.
Yeah,
and
do
show
it.
you that.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I think we might do that. Add that, and then you can cut out all the. That's what we're going to do. We'll do that 6 o'clock tonight.
There we are.
There's our answer. There
Got
you
a
go.
plan.
Aren't these lovely?
So sunflowers, you've got textures, you've got the woodland scenes, you've got also a full landscape scene
This
here
is
as well.
beautiful. Can we have a proper
Yeah, let's
look
go
through
in
these?
up closer, because as we delve through the designs, you can see the colours instantly are setting the tone with this. You've got these wonderful, deep, almost red wine colours, along with the pops of warmth. You've got the bouquets built together, as you all, well, whether you want to have them A4 or A3, it's entirely up to you. But look at these as rice papers, backing
Beautiful, aren't they?
papers.
Love
Grab
that.
your foil pen. This is one of my favourite designs, the wreath here.
Yeah, I love
the
that.
colours are just dreamy.
They are
They're
fabulous.
absolutely exceptional. You've got the basket. You've got ones here where you can put your stencils on as well. There's loads of
I don't want
elements
that
here.
to get damaged.
There we are.
Is it going underneath there?
There we go. But look at this. It is stunning now. Again, even scenes like this. Great
love
for a
that.
retirement card. How wonderful is that?
Love it.
And again, it's got that wonderful sort of. It's very much obviously the season of fall was, and celebrating that season was huge in the States, and it's now flooded here in all of your
Harvest
department
Festival.
stores.
We
Absolutely.
used to do Harvest Festival every year at school.
And we're not saying Halloween, we're saying autumn.
Yeah, we
okay?
are.
So this is just the season
Yeah, because there's
itself.
nothing scary on this at all.
Oh
is
no,
there?
there isn't. But look at this. Look at the scene there with the stag. Isn't he
Love
just
that.
gorgeous?
He's magnificent.
Wonderful. So you can see we start to go into your landscape designs, even here. One's for
Love
placemats. Imagine this on placemats. That's going to look great.
Yeah, it is.
Then you've got more portraits here as well. You've got your pumpkins, your sunflowers. You can, of course, manipulate all of this in Minecraft Studio.
That's exactly what I'm going to do at 6 o'clock. I'm going to teach you how to make decoupage out of one of these papers.
Oh, look at that one.
There's my solution,
Isn't
because
that
you
wonderful?
see little monkeys bought most of the USBs this morning.
Absolutely.
These
But
are
look
good.
at
I love that.
So like pumpkin picking in the wheelbarrow. That could be a card shape itself. You could
Yeah,
be
it
cutting
could.
all of that out. That could be
Yeah,
the
it
card
could.
shape.
Absolutely.
And this is taking you into completely new design concepts, ones that we've never shared here before. So what you're seeing, what you're purchasing during this show is brand new. Okay.
Love this. Look at this.
these. Oh my goodness.
Aren't these fabulous? Now that would be great for Halloween.
It would.
It's just that little bit of a atmosphere,
Yes.
isn't there? You know, it's like you know that Halloween's coming, is on the way. I love that bridge.
Yeah, the
That's
bridge.
beautiful. Look at that.
It's stunning.
With your little 2 Red Robins characters on there would look fabulous. These are great. Love this. Absolutely. I think this is one of the nicest ones we've done. I say that every time. But
Because
every
they get
time they
better.
get better and better.
They get better and better.
Absolutely.
Now you can see how that design was taken, of course, from A4, and then I've enlarged it supersize,
Yeah, I love
and
that.
then on our A3 printer that we shared with you the other day here at Highlight Crafts, and ones you can still continue to purchase, but A3 rice paper as well.
Saving up for that one.
Me
because
too.
I want to be able to print it seam borderless,
Yeah.
which means I get as close to 12 by 12 as I possibly can.
Yes, it
Which
makes a
means,
difference.
and when we started doing these, so we've done background designs for quite a long time, and then Sam came back to us. So Sam left, went to a different job, came back, and he's just got an eye for detail and layer on layer on layer on layer on layer. And I have to say, I made a statement a couple of weeks ago, which I never thought I'd say, but I said I'm not buying any more Stamperia papers because ours are as good. And
Yeah.
that's a massive. You remember what the house was like during lockdown, and your cardboard box on top of cardboard box.
Yeah.
Stephanie kept coming in and going, "What's in that?" I'm like, "Nothing. Papers. Papers. Loads of paper." But this, I think, will make a beautiful addition to that digital library. And I mean, even that you could use for Christmas.
You could. I did say to
Couldn't
Sam, I
you?
said, I love how the way that you've built this together, it's strong autumnal. You've got the pumpkins.
Yeah.
It's not heavily Halloween. It is, again, that season of fall. But there was a little nod to the season that's then around the
Love
corner
that.
next, which means that if you've got occasions, birthdays, celebrations that you're going to celebrate really from now up until, let's say, December, all of these creations utilising this collection will be appropriate. Well, they'll work well with the season. Only driving in this morning, the road is absolutely flooded and littered with leaves already from the trees.
Isn't that amazing?
It's incredible, and it's just like that.
Yeah.
You can smell it in the air.
Literally,
It's a change, and also it just gets you in the mood to put your jumper on and have a cup of hot chocolate and just get
I can
cozy.
tell because when we open the shutters at Stephanie's, there's condensation on the windows. That's when I know that autumn's on its way, and I'm like, yes. And Lily said this morning, oh, it feels like autumn's on its way. I went, yes, it does.
It does. It absolutely
I love that
does.
season.
It's and this again,
Lovely.
crafting for it. It's all the rich tones. I mean, if you just want to do plant pots, you want to know maybe you've got some pots in the kitchen. Something like that. You're going to do a clock that we had on the other day. Start to, a lot of people like sort of transition their home decor through the season. So in the summer they'll have the bright colours, then they'll have all of the amber tones through into the living room, and then maybe it's the reds and greens. So if you are one of those people that likes to sort of stay on seasonal trend, well, you can do it with this.
Isn't that beautiful? Right, Shop Maple is going to get you that for $12.99, brand new today. You've already got a £2 saving on that, and then you get your discount on top. Do we have the A3 rice paper on the show?
We do, it's just there.
Lovely, let's talk about that then, because this is just our regular pure print rice paper.
It is indeed.
But double the size.
Yes, I believe, Kate, is it on there, Amber?
Is it on there, Amber?
Oh, is it this one, sorry?
There we are, perfect.
Yeah, Shop 3. Now you're going to get 10.
You are.
For $14.99
It's a brilliant
before you
price.
discount. That is £1.49 before you discount for A3 rice paper. That's crazy bonkers. Right, you need this in your life. What do we get? We get 20, don't we, normally?
You get 20
12
A4s
for
usually.
$14.99.
Yeah, absolutely. So great
That's
price on
brilliant.
this one. If you
Love
were to
that.
purchase, well, we did foiling on A3. We did, all of the different techniques. You can use your heat transfer medium on your printed designs as well, which we're going to delve into as we go through the shows. But with an A3 printed rice paper, if you were to purchase one, and we initially did sell the ones that we had from Cadence, they were at full price about $6 to $7.99 per printed paper. You're getting 10 for $14.99. Now, that doesn't mean to say you can only run them through your printers. You can do your spritzing onto these, your stenciling onto them, stamping onto them, and you can print onto them as well. You could cut them down to whatever size you want, but having an A3 rice paper really does change a lot of things. It means you can go bigger.
Absolutely, it does. Marina, if you message in, please, during the Scan and Cut show, I'll show you how to do that. We keep getting questions, how do I do this? It's not something we can answer in the middle of a show, but I get it, because you're like, how do I do it? How do I do it? Just send me a couple of screenshots, Marina, to Mel at Highlight Crafts. I'll have a look at it and make sure I've got that. Maureen C says, I'm saving up for the A3 printer as well, Mel, along with the A4 mono and sublimation printers. Wow, Maureen, that's going to be a craft room and a half, isn't it?
Printing station.
We've had a new printer around this morning.
Oh, we have. It was very early doors. We had a new printer turn up. I think it's going to be sticking with us.
I think it is going to be sticking with us with our new brand.
I think we're going to
coming soon.
Absolutely emboss that show.
We are going to emboss that show. What?
Sorry.
I don't know. We've got a new toy.
A new toy. It's
It
very
arrived
new.
today and I was like, it arrived on a forklift. I
Did
was like,
it?
can you not make one that big?
I know, I was like,
I
I
want one,
can't fit that
I
in
want
my
that.
house.
I know.
Yeah, it's
Right.
going to be incredible. Right,
Moving
okay.
on. Oh, do we want to do these first if they relate
We
to
do have
those?
some of these, yes, absolutely. So we
I
have
haven't seen these.
sorry.
These are fab.
This is your Stargazing collection, okay, of your rice paper designs. Now, this one takes you through 60 different elements of a completely different realm. Now, in here, you can see complete fantasy. You've got cosmic, celestial, into a different world, really, but also into a completely different category of colour and design. This allows you to go onto journal covers, book covers. It's going to go onto placemats. It's going to go onto decorative finishes. Card making is exquisite with this one. But just look at the ultra illuminous colours that you've got inside here. And we've also included florals, which just works.
Yes, lovely. It's really, really lovely. I know when Sam brought this one down, I was like, that's gorgeous.
Now, some of these as well, I can see nods to certain star signs, almost like tarot cards inside here as well. But look at that page that we have there. That is a wonderful image. Almost a little bit of Art Deco as well in some respects. But again, you can take these into whatever genre of craft it is you like to do. You get in all 60 of them for under £25, and they are Minecraft Studio editable as well.
Brilliant. your next one.
At these. Oh, look at the colours. This here is one of my favourite designs. The stag just sort of leaping
You
through.
were going to say that's beautiful, isn't it?
It's absolutely stunning. That with some foiling on the top of it will look exquisite. You've got the unicorn, the owls. You've got significant characters in here as well, capturing the real sort of theme of the collection.
Wow.
And we do go into landscape as well.
These are amazing.
Aren't they just? Look,
I didn't see these. I must have been off.
You were off.
Oh, I need this one to add to my digital library.
Look at that.
Love these.
Look at
These
the
are
owl
amazing.
with the flowers in the corner. You've got the stag yet again here in a completely different scene. That you've got like your aurora borealis in the background, and it's cosmic, it's ethereal, it's whimsical, it's a different world that you can take yourself to with just a click of a button.
That's my favourite.
Yeah, that's nice, that one.
I love that.
I do love this though. I love him just standing proud in the foreground.
With the Northern Lights.
You can almost just picture yourself there. And then the last one, another set. So 60 designs in total for you today. This was really popular when this first came to air. Then again, you've got almost like gilded florals with this fine tipped edge, meaning if you pop these over your light board, you'll see exactly where is best to gild with that foiling pen, which will look absolutely wonderful.
We're getting told off for teasing everybody.
Oh, really?
Not by anyone here, but by Jonathan says, oh no, sorry, Jonathan says Stargazing is my favourite collection ever. Kaz W says, I love Stargazing, it's stunning. And then Kaz and Wendy both went, yeah, you're being a tease now.
Yeah, we are being a tease, I know.
Silly
Silly
us,
silly
soon
us.
enough. Right.
Indeed. Right, okay, so if you want to go for the
Stencils.
rice papers, of course, that is your collection, but we do have the stencils to correspond with them as well.
You can. Shop Stars will get you the download. Shop Stencils. I can't believe you get both of them.
You get both, and they're pre-cut as well.
$12.99.
The A4 stencils, I've got these over at Demo, so I'll be able to talk you through the design as well as we're working with them. But again, you'll notice elements within the design. So you've got here, you know, your butterfly, you've got your owl, you've got the stars, the celestial signs as well, along with almost like the sundial captured inside there, the compass. So featured elements in your designs of papers are also within your stencils. Now, you don't necessarily have to have both to make a complete project. You could go for either, but you're getting both of your Mylar stencils there, which will work with your hot foil pen. But you can get them as SVG files.
You can get them as SVG files. So if you want the physical stencils, that's Shop Stencil, and it's $12.99. If you want, now, okay, so I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Go for it.
I would actually get both.
Oh, go on.
Well, because these are actually cut for you, so it's a slightly thicker Mylar, so you could paste with these, but I would also get the SVG files, because if you wanted to take that and make it bigger,
I want that 12 by 12.
You can have that individually.
Yeah.
Because, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that, because by the time you bought your Mylar, which is like a £1 something a sheet, it's not financially viable not to buy the physical ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And then use your Mylar and your digital version. In fact, you know what? Scan them in.
Well, this is the thing. You've got the options to play with all of
buy
that.
the physical ones, you could scan them in and save that, or you buy the SVG designs, which means that you can draw them, foil them, emboss them.
All of that.
Mind that board, Emily. Everybody that does that bangs into the easel.
We need a bit more space.
We do. We need to knock
We're
through.
growing.
Yeah, we are. Right. So if you want your Shop Stencils, it's $12.99 for both of them, which is crazy value for money. If you want the SVG files, it's Shop SVG and they're $9.99. I definitely get both.
$9.99 for two stencils. That really just shows you value for money, and I can see why Mel has always said to me, SVG files are the future, David. Why? And I'm like, yeah, no, actually, it really does make perfect sense.
It does.
It does.
It's like when Diane said to me, digital crafting, and I was like, nope,
I know.
never.
I'd be there spending
like
£20 on a couple of printed rice papers, and then now you've got voila.
Amazing. Right, next. Now, this is a deal and a half.
It is a deal and a half.
We've changed the deal because we've got rid of all the pink books. We haven't got rid of them. You bought the pink books because they were really nice quality as well for your signatures for making your book binding. I'm not sure that price is right.
I don't think it is.
In fact, I'm definitely 100% positive that it's not right.
Whilst you quickly have...
We'll let Amber sort that out, because that's definitely not £59.80.
That sounds like what you would have been paying price.
It does sound like what you would have been paying. This is nice. Now, I like this because I would have, at Christmas, all your different salted peanuts.
Yes.
And then I bought... In fact, I didn't buy them. I found them in my mum's kitchen drawer, the nutcrackers that we used to have.
The proper old school ones.
Proper walnut. hazelnuts, Brazil nuts, all of that in here. I think this is lovely, but you could use it as a paint palette too.
I was going to say you could have
Looks
a very
like a
opulent palette.
You could. I love this.
It's all pre-glazed as well, so you can use your glass and ceramic paints on there that we did have yesterday for you too, so you can still bake those on. It is wonderful, this. Now, rice paper and it would also look gorgeous. You've got the dividers in here, so as Mel said, you could, you know, have nibbles on there.
I love
Maybe
it.
It's going to be something that you're going to display potpourri and you're going to have tea lights in this one or something.
Absolutely.
You could use it for that too. I also think it would make a great gift. Maybe if you'd bought like a really nice wooden handled cheese knife, put that in here, maybe with some other elements as well, some crackers, some different sort of, you know, the waxed cheeses, jars of chutney,
kind of stuff.
Cellophane it together.
Love
it
that.
would look wonderful, wouldn't it?
It would. I think that's cracking. And $9.99. This is heavy.
Yeah, ceramic.
Okay. This is a proper, really nicely weighted piece of ceramic. So get that in your basket. $9.99. That's fabulous. Shop tray. Now these are nice too if you just want to dip your toe into working with ceramic. This is a good way to start, isn't it?
It's a brilliant way to start. Now you've got like your platter one here, which again would look great with candles on, or would look wonderful as a serving plate. And as well here you do have another one. Now this would make a great little tea plate as well, or just for a couple of biscuits on if you're going to be popping them out of an evening, or that sort of thing, a little display piece. I mean, I have got 1,000,001 plates at home of all different patterns, styles and decorations. I can't shift for them. I get told off for it quite often.
I'm sure you do.
But I do it for not only inspiration, but I love to change them round and have one that's seasonal. I've got Christmas ones, I've got autumnal ones, but make your own. I'm going to do rice paper in one of these during the show and just show you how you can transform it. Yeah, they're
and
wonderful.
You could put them on the wall, couldn't you?
Oh, you get your plate hangers, put them on the wall.
Put them on the wall.
Like the spring ones.
Is art.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, even just those covered with this
that's
would
it.
look perfect, wouldn't they?
No, it can't be $7.99 for both.
Well, that's what it says, so we're going with it. Shaped ceramic plates bundle, shop plate, $7.99. Quick before somebody realises.
$7.99 for the pair
both.
of them. Okay, yeah. Do you absolutely? If you've gone for that autumnal download, you need these because I'm going to show you how you can elevate that.
Absolutely. Right, that is shop plate, $7.99. We're not even questioning that.
Nope,
we're just doing it. Right, next, I like these.
The leather-handled jars.
These, do you know what these would be lovely for? The kids at Halloween.
Oh, they would, wouldn't they?
If you put an electric candle in there, and they could walk around like this with their goodie bags, the trick-or-treat bags, all dressed up with that as their lantern. I think that would be fabulous. I like these. These are really nicely made. Look at the strap there, how it's properly stitched.
It's all stitched together.
And it's slightly padded as well. Look at that.
Now you can tell
really,
the quality.
really well made.
It
yes,
is.
And the glass is lovely. It has a very, very slightly, very soft lilac.
It does. There's a slight tint.
Doesn't it? It's lovely. And you're getting 3 of them for $16.97.
I know. It is. Whoa, that's come down.
Right.
Okay, that's come down a lot. These were, and the deal price was $23.97 for, of course, the 3 of them.
Those.
These are going to look wonderful painted. I also think they would look great with flowers inside them. You have 3 on a table. They would look stunning. Again, as you said, would be great for a lantern. Also, fill it with your candle wax. Put a wick in there and you've got a huge candle.
Nice. Yeah, I like
those
idea
as
of that.
homemade candles as
definitely
gifts.
want to do candles in those.
That's a birthday or a Christmas gift instantly.
That's
you can remove as well the collar of the chrome collar and the strap if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, but I would keep it on there because I think it's very posh.
I like that. That's going in my basket because that's 3 Christmas presents. I told you I'm making my own this year.
That's really nice quality, isn't it?
They're beautiful quality.
It's even textured on the inside as well.
They're fab.
Yeah, like a
Shop
bit of
jar, $16.97. Remember, the prices that we're giving you are before your discount. Okay?
They are.
Make sure that you're getting these. Now, I love these because they remind me of Le Creuset.
Yes.
They're not. I'll just put that out there. But these are lovely. You're getting 4 of them. And I just think in a bathroom, toothbrushes in,
candles,
candles,
little planters.
all of that.
Definitely.
Decorate them up with your rice paper. These are really lovely.
They've got like an earthenware glaze. Yes.
Well, they're an expensive brand as well.
Yeah.
These are really classy, aren't they?
They are indeed. Now, these would be wonderful, even if you're just going to have, you've got 4 of them, and of an evening you're doing a fancy meal, you're going to put chips in them.
Yes.
You know, when you at restaurants now, they serve things in little baskets.
Yeah.
These would look really cute for something like that. Desserts, yes, they'd be great for those.
Mini trifles.
Oh, little trifles. I'd have a tiramisu in there.
I like trifle.
Do you know what? I've never really had trifle, but tiramisu I've had tons of.
You'll like that.
Tiramisu.
4 of these, shop brown, $12.99.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a silly price.
£6.50, £3.25 each.
Yeah. And even if you just want to put fancy paintbrushes in there, paint pot, that sort of thing.
Maybe you make your own little chocolates at Christmas. Mini Christmas puddings.
Oh, have you seen it where people put the ingredients in for like a cookie mix and they put it in and cello it? That would be great for that.
That would be good, really good for that. Hot chocolate.
Cake in a cup.
Then you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Hot chocolate. Anyway, food. Shop brown, $12.99. Right, next, Magic Bond and Seal. If you've never tried Cadence, varnishes, glues, all of that, this is the one to go for to try it, isn't it?
It is indeed. Now, we do mention that it's like not a tester, because tester sounds like you're not getting much.
Pick and mix.
It's a pick and mix, and it's a complete variety inside here. Now, what it also gives you as a variety is an opportunity to try all of the adhesives that Cadence specialise in. So rather than buying a huge litre bottle of one that you may not use a great deal of, you're getting an equal quantity of all 5 that they specialise in. So we talk about interiors, so furniture, upcycling, glassware, metalwork. You've got the gloss one. That dries completely, well, it's going to give you an even finish, so on things like wood or metal, but it's going to be slightly shiny for you in a gloss finish. You'd also have the exact same product in a matte, so it's non-reflective. You've then got the dishwasher safe, which means you can pop all of these items through the dishwasher with rice paper on, and it's bonded to the ceramic. Your antiquing one would be great for your autumnal products, and of course for your Christmas ones too, because it's going to add a slight yellowing to the project, making it look a little bit antiqued. And then you've got your fabric one, which I'm going to be using today as well, and that is going to bind all of your rice papers to fabric or fabric to fabric. It works as a fabric glue, and then of course it's machine washable.
Shop Magic, $14.99. Still can't get my head around the fact that we've got a glue that enables you to put rice paper through your dishwasher.
Doesn't make sense, does it?
Doesn't make any sense in my head, but it does to Cadence. Right, 2 different ones now, David.
Yes. So if you want to go for specific surfaces, if you like to work onto, your MDF, if you like to go onto your treasury boxes, whether it's going to be things like your all of your plywood cutouts that we share with you, or you want to work onto canvases, mixed media, that sort of thing, this is the brilliant one to go for. It's kind of like the larger brother of the matte version from your variety box. Comes in a 90ml pot. It's completely matte, washes up super easily as well, just with soap and water off your glass mat, off your hands and your brushes too. So it's a great one to start with because it's very, very forgiving. It's not fully waterproof, but it's splash resistant, but you can use it outside if you use a sealer with it, but it's what I would say is an all-rounder. It's kind of like the umbrella of the adhesives.
Okay, right. We just need to do some updates, please. Ooh. So the tray, shop tray, which is that one, is 100% allocated.
Oh, it's gone.
The plates, shop plate, the 2, we've got 2 left. So if you want those, pop them into your basket.
Very limited.
And shop sketch, which are the books, that you're getting 20 off, $9.99.
No. Right, okay, so
now, these are brilliant if you make your own books because you've got your signatures there ready. This is the kind of thing that my dad used to have with him because he used to work in pen and ink or graphite, and that's cartridge paper in there. It's a really nice quality
gorgeous
as well. It is really good. If you love colouring in with your wax pencils, not your wax crayons, but your pencils that are wax based, they're going to be brilliant for this as well. $9.99 for 20. Now I would just literally take all the papers out.
I was going to say you've got 40 sheets of black card there.
Right.
A4.
Cream card.
No,
your black ones. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. How much would you pay for 40 A4 sheets of black card?
But I think that would go through your printer and you could print these off on cartridge paper.
It prints beautifully. It prints exquisitely. We did do some printing.
Book. What else can you get for 50p? I bet you pay more than 50p for a curly whirly nowadays.
You probably do. I think Stephanie worked it out as 500 sheets of the white card in here. So the white paper, you get 500 sheets and 40 of your black card.
Brilliant.
So if you want a deal or a steal,
$9.99, not £50 and 98p.
That's actually hilarious,
isn't it? That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
$9.99. Get that in your basket.
40 sheets of black card. And hundreds of sheets of what is a very soft touch. It's a sketch quality, but also you can print onto it too, and it does give you a wonderful soft finish.
That'd be really nice for your inserts.
Yeah, it would. It
on
would
your cards
look really
at
nice.
That price.
It's a lovely quality. It's soft. It almost feels like it's got a flock into it. Do you know when it's so
soft? It feels like it's got a key, which is why I'm saying with pencils it will pick that up, but that's a deal and a half. Even if you get them for the kids, just to colour in.
Oh yeah, right? Well I mean you keep 5 for yourself. 10 for yourself, dish the rest out. You've still got tons to work with.
Brilliant. I love the way you always find an excuse to keep some of them.
Oh, well, always do. Always keep a few.
Right, now then,
Aquastone.
Aquastone, right.
We've got the 2 giant ones on the show for you. Managed to sneak them in. But we're saving these for something later in the week. But we managed to get them on today's show. You got both of the 500 mils on today's show. We're starting with the, is this one here the matte one? So if you joined us yesterday when the Style Matte paints actually sold out, this varnish accompanies that paint beautifully because it means you will still get the exact same matte finish of the paint, but on all the different surfaces, with it then being waterproof.
Like that?
Yeah, me too. It's half a litre.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's going to last you a long, long time. You want that one shop matte, $39.99 before you discount, remember, and then your regular Aquastone.
Absolutely.
This is an absolute must-have, isn't
it?
It
is.
Mixed media.
There's a lot of question.
Your papers.
Oh yeah, papers.
You can just paint it on top of some of the flowers and make them glossy.
Oh yeah, glossy accents. A lot of crafters out there
like
use
that.
it for that. It looks wonderful. Just use maybe anything from a 140 GSM Plus. But with this, one of the most commonly asked questions is, well, what makes it different to like your gloss varnish or your gloss glue, which gives you a reflective finish? Now treat it as an enamel, okay? So when you get glazed pottery like this, where it feels like it's encapsulated and wrapped around, almost like it's been coated with a deep coating, that's exactly what this does. So it can give you like a kiln-fired finish with a glaze. It is also a carrier or a catalyst to be able to create mica glazes, transparent glass paints with as well, with that ultra gloss finish. It's self-level, so it doesn't leave brush strokes behind. I would always suggest using a large soft brush for this one. You can use your cut and use sponge, but it's designed to be applied with a thickness.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, if you want that one, shop varnish, $39.99. Shall we go to demo?
I think so.
I
Let's
think
do
so
it.
too.
Okay, I'll shimmy on through.
Oh, free then.
Shimmy on through. Sorry, yes, I've put on a little bit, Mel. I don't squeeze through there very easily anymore. I do think that counter's moved back.
You don't look any different to me. Oh, like you put weight
Got to look
on.
as best fit telly bobs now, haven't we?
Oh, why? What you see is my philosophy is what you see is what you get, and if you don't like it, don't look.
Well, this is true. I can honestly say it's been almost a year.
In the
and
nicest possible way.
my hair's never been so grey. So I ain't dyeing it for you.
We're more interested in the demos, I should imagine.
I would imagine so as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's all going to be from the neck down. You're not going to see us.
No.
I'm just going to quickly show you on the PC how you can actually change some of the colours as well, which is really interesting because the brand new download I was sharing with you today, you can use it for, of course, autumn, which it's designed around. But as we always say, you can take it into any season you want to. So if you want to have a little look at the computer, I'm going to drag on a few of the designs just here for you. And let's start with something like, let's have a look, just let my computer catch up with me a second. It's because I've left it for a minute. Oh, no, it's had a little minute.
It's put itself in time out.
It has, there we are. Look, it's got it back now. So if you want to design like this, and I have printed this one out already, but if you, I mean, look at this. It's so much decoupage in here. There's so much snippability as well, which I love to see in a rice paper design, but don't treat them all as rice papers, treat them as whatever you want. But look at how you could take it into a completely different theme there. Look at that, isn't that stunning?
Yeah.
Or maybe you want to create a landscape from a portrait. I've showed you how to do this a few times, and I know I always get asked questions about it, but say if we were to take, let's have a look. There was one in here I saw earlier that had the tablecloth on it. If you're ever struggling like me to find the design you're after, just go back to your indexes, and there we are, found it straight away. It was number 7, okay? So go to number 7. Here we are, like this.
Lovely.
Look at that. But I kind of want to visualize this as a full table.
Okay.
So I'm going to actually copy and paste it and bring it around here and flip it. But then we've got this dark line on this side, which will give us a clear seam. So we're going to crop that back a little bit. There we go. A little bit further maybe, like that. And then this one here I'm also going to crop and do the same with as well. And then let's bring them next to one another.
Look at that.
Created a full scene like this.
I love that. That looks like they're getting ready for the WI Jam competition.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll probably cover that up. That looks a bit strange. I'll find something to go and cover. It's a bit weird. Or of course you could ungroup it. But then I liked it because you've got the runner in the centre there.
Yeah,
so you
I
can
like
see
that.
the table runner, and
Yeah.
it does look wonderful, that one. So I think that one would work really well for a landscape, but you can do that with all of them if you wanted to and have a play, okay?
Good.
So let's have a look and see what we've got. Mel, would I be able to borrow your those A3s I've left next to you, if that's okay?
I don't know about that.
Please,
Maybe.
please, please. Thank you very much. Right, okay, so A3 printer, okay? Now, the A3 printer is an absolute favourite of mine. Now, as Mel said earlier, we're both saving up for one because I need one at home. But this is just a dream. Now, what I've done is I've printed it for you here to see A3 as well, edge to edge. But then, I mean, look how rich that design is.
Beautiful.
It is a dream. And then I actually did the exact same with the rice paper. Just to show you that, of course, again, edge-to-edge A3 printing with your rice paper is fabulous. And you can, of course, get the A3 paper on today's show. Now, when you are actually decoupaging or cutting out elements from your printed rice paper, use stencil spray a piece of the A3 copier, okay? Attach it to it and it's going to feed it through the printer perfectly. It means it doesn't go wrap around any of the rollers. But when it comes to actually taking elements of your decoupage out, I would always suggest, at times, if it's fine cuts, leaving it on there and snipping it whilst the backing paper is on it. It will give you a much quicker cut. It's less inclined to fold in your scissors, but also it's going to give you a sharper, crisper finish. So really quick, just to go around like this.
While you're just doing that, David, I need to let everybody know that shop plates, 2 plates are now completely allocated. Please make sure you're checking out those baskets, because if you don't, you might get to check out and they might not be there anymore. Happened to a couple of other ladies yesterday, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. It's fast as fingers first. If you want the sketchbooks, the 20 of them, they're all allocated as well.
Oh, really?
Yep, all gone.
Wow, congratulations, everybody.
Absolutely, well done if you got those.
So, I'm just going to snip roll around into here. Oh, there we go. Curl that around. There we are, wonderful. And then, when you've got it on the paper like this, it means you can go straight into it, find the edge, let's have a look, and then it will just peel off really, really easily. Lovely. Just like that, okay? So, then we've got all of the elements that we can look at. We've got another one here, and then another one just here. So with your rice paper, it makes it much quicker and easier to create those little decoupage elements. Now, what I did was I took one of our creative tote bags. You'll find some of the additional items I'm working with today over on the website.
Absolutely.
As you can see, we had a very limited stocks of some of our other substrates on today's show. So this is another one that you can work with. Now, with the tote bag, I thought it would be wonderful to have an autumnal shopper bag, which I think everyone would be able to use.
Nice.
It's like Laura, she comes in, she's got a lovely tote bag that she has a packed lunch in every day. And I think it would be nice to have one that's seasonal, and she's got her summer one at the moment. It looks really, really nice. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to make one for autumn.
Nice. Oh,
so,
yeah, that's lovely.
Look at that, how it just goes across the bottom of the page. There's no need to now having to try and join those papers. So let's start to build this up, and we're going to use our stencils that we have on the show as well and pick out elements to use with those also. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to look edge to edge here and decide whereabouts I'd like it to cut off. Now, I'm going to make it so that leaf just goes up to the edge there, and this one comes up to the edge here. Take some snips and just trim off. In fact, actually, what would be helpful is I'm just going to fold it back in, little tip for you. Fold it like that, and then fold this one in here, just like that, and then you can cut along the score line you've created. It'll make it a little bit easier for you, so you've got a bit of a guide there.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to snip these down. Now, the ones, the way to adhere this to your fabric is, of course, using that Cadence fabric decoupage glue. Now, you'll find that as an individual on today's show. We've got it in a large bottle if you want to do more fabric projects. Or within your Magic Bond and Seal 5-piece kit, you'll find a smaller portion of it in there as well for you. Just about half the size. So whichever suits your budget or suits your projects you're going to be doing, that's the one I suggest to go for. Right, okay, so when you're actually adhering down a piece of rice paper this big, okay, there's a few things that you can do to make it a little bit easier. You can either decoupage half of it with your adhesive to lay it down and then do the rest of it, but we're going to be adhering the rice paper, not the surface. If you were going onto a wooden box, it would probably be easier to paste the box and just bring this over and smooth it down, but we want the glue on here, so it's going to get quite faffy if we've got half there and we're folding it back trying to glue it. So there's something that we can do. I'm just going to take my mat out of the way, and I've got some cling film over here. Okay, so with your cling film, just lay it down onto your craft desk. Okay, I've got a really big strip here, don't need all of this, but I just tore off more than I needed just in case. And we're going to lay it facing down, okay, onto the cling film, just like that. And then we're going to take our fabric adhesive. Now the fabric adhesive, I've got 2 bottles on the go here because I've almost finished this one. And I thought we probably might get through it during the show because I've used it for quite a few now, and you'll see how far it does actually go. Now, the glue inside here, it's more of a gel. It's got like a bit of a bounce to it, and that's because it's got that rubberizer in there, which gives it that bonding and that water repelling finish. So give it a good tap first, get it all down to the bottom, and then we're going to add our adhesive towards the centre. See how that glue is much, much thicker. If I just pop it here onto this brush, look how thick it is. It's not moving at all. No. It's got that spring, that bounce to it, because it is like a rubber, okay? Now I'm going to keep that upside down and then continue to push outwards. Now start from the centre and work your way out. Now the reason why we're going on to the cling film is we'll use this as a transfer page, almost like when you've got your vinyl, okay? So just brush outwards like this, and the important part is to get all of the outer edges completely covered in adhesive, almost like when you're wallpapering. So you've got no curl back, you've got none of it folding back, because they're the areas that if it is going to come away, it would happen first. So you want to avoid that from ever being a possibility. Here we go. Straight down. I'm almost at the end of that bottle, but I think I might just get this project out of it. There we go. So we're all the way up to the edges. If you've got any areas that haven't been covered in adhesive, you need to make sure you're thoroughly checking it, because if not, it will not ever stick to that fabric, and you'd have to peel it back and go back in there, okay? And the best way to check is just look to the side and you'll see where the light's reflecting off all of it, and you'll see if you've got any dry areas, okay? So always do it in an area where you've got the lights on. Obviously don't do it in the pitch black, but I mean, you want to make sure there's enough light in the room so you can see that light reflecting, okay? Just little tips for you that make it a bit easier. So I can see down there towards the bottom, I've not really got much glue there. And if you ever want to curl it up and it goes like that, okay, and it's all in a pile, don't feel like you have to dispose of it, okay? You lay it flat back out. You've got a really long working time with the fabric glue. You've got about 20 minutes until it'll start to dry, okay, before it's adhered to anything, so it stays open for a while. So even if you've got it like a big sticker like that, don't panic, just lay it flat.
Did you say sticker?
Yeah, said sticker. I did say sticker. Not giving any clues around this side though, Mel. Not giving any clues at all.
No. Stay tuned, you'll find out.
When will it be?
I don't know. I'm hoping next couple of days.
A couple of days?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's just
I might be wrong. That might just be my wishful thinking.
We have quite a bit of that though, don't we?
Yeah, we do, and it usually happens.
It does.
There you go.
Tune in at 12 o'clock now, I'm joking.
No, don't, because that's my scanning. Well, do tune in at 12 o'clock, because that's my scanning put hour, but don't expect stickers.
Absolutely. Right, okay, so bring your mat back in or something to protect your surface. Then we're going to go back to the tote bag, and then you can use the cling film as a transfer. It just allows you to bring it over a little bit easier. Now, bear in mind, this is a very big piece, okay? So I'm going to line it up, and then we can move it around. See, now that makes it much easier just to pop into place. Then you can remove the cling film like that, okay? And it just means you've not then got it all tangled up and there's no mess anywhere else, okay, at all. But then you can still maneuver it. There's still that maneuverability, so I can move it just slightly further over here, put the tote bag towards there, and you've got loads of room to sort of shift and wiggle it around and lay it all nice and flat. And it's fabric decoupage is a wonderful craft. I really enjoy it because it creates almost this print-like finish on a surface that was previously blank and had nothing going on, and you can completely design. You almost become like a fabric designer in a way. Get it all laid nice and flat like this. Now there's a few things you can do at this point. You can use a cut and use sponge if you've printed on a different brand of inkjet printer, but because the printer that we have been sharing recently, the ink doesn't bleed.
I know, that's amazing.
So we can go straight in with our brush, okay? I'm going in with the brush just like this, pushing all of that down like this, and I'm conscious and of course fully aware of the fact that I've got no ink bleeding into my fabric, which is just a dream, okay? Now if you were to vigorously push through and through with a laser print or an inkjet, eventually you would get some form of ink mark, but with this now, that's firmly in place, and look at that. On that tote bag, the first element is down. It looks stunning. It does look really nice. Now, just for a smaller section here, and I can do it on my mat because it's only going to be a small area, I've got the little leaves, okay? Little leaves just here, all right, the 3 of them. And I'm going to get some glue and just pop it into the middle of each one. And then I'll do my 3rd one last because there might be a bit of glue left over from these. There we are, like this, look. onto those.
And you'll find those brushes on our website as well.
You will. They should be back in stock for you tomorrow if there's any showing
okay,
out of stock,
perfect.
because yesterday we did have a sellout on them, but I believe today is the day they should be back in.
Brilliant.
So either today or tomorrow you'll see them on the website, because I know lots of you have been asking about them in some recent shows. Now with a smaller element, again, it's much easier to move, so just find where it needs to go. Like this.
How
Pop
lovely
one
is
down
that?
there. And
It's
one.
much nicer than just giving somebody a gift bag.
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't it?
It really,
Something
really
that
is.
they can actually use.
And then go in
That's
with your
lovely.
brush.
Look at that.
Now what I'd suggest doing when this is fully dry, so you want to give it around about 20 minutes to 40 minutes at room temperature with a hairdryer. You can bring that down to just 2 or 3 minutes, really quick, so you definitely go for that option if you've got the choice to do so. Then go back over it just around the edges with a bit more fabric glue, and it'll just seal in those edges for you. And it locks it all in, makes it permanent, okay?
Fantastic.
And then you want to iron it on the back when it's all fully dry after you've done that, and then it's machine washable at 30 degrees. Now, that there...
That's lovely, David.
Isn't it stunning?
Looks like it's printed on the fabric. You'd never know that was rice paper.
It is gorgeous. Now what we're also going to do is we're going to stencil on here as well, and we're going to add some elements to it.
Perfect.
But what you need to do is get that download in your basket, okay?
Absolutely.
Because it is fabulous.
I'm going to do a recap of that said download right now, because I don't want anybody missing out on this. This is beautiful. I'll show you the cards in a minute, but look how fabulous these papers are. I'm just going to hold them there for you. Isn't that stunning? I love that. Well, there isn't one that I look at and think, oh, I wouldn't use that. That wreath is absolutely beautiful. Aren't they just delightful? Now, I've just decided that at 6 o'clock tonight, I'm going to show you how to take one of these papers and make your own decoupage layers with it. So make sure that you're tuning in for that if you've got a scan and cut. But right now, we're bringing you 30 brand new autumnal based beautiful designs, whether you're printing them on fabric, on rice paper, on regular paper, whatever you're printing onto. These look absolutely stunning. They're beautiful, and the price on this is absolutely fabulous for what you're getting. So along here you've got the rest of your portrait ones with the sunflowers. Love the squirrel. Every time I see a squirrel now, it reminds me of the house in Peterborough.
Oh, really?
They used to bounce
Yeah.
in those trees at the back, didn't they? That one would be lovely, all decoupaged up. Any of them, I think, you would get away with, but look at these down here. Isn't that just screams autumn to me. Your quilts, your throws, your snugglers, all those snuggle blankets come back out, don't they? And you've got your wheelbarrow in there as well. Love the hedgehog. Look at him. And then this down here is absolutely magnificent. And then last but by no means least, look at these. That, if that was a scrapbook page, that would be the beginning of my Halloween scrapbook album, and it would say something wicked this way comes. Isn't that fabulous? A gothic font with that would look amazing as a scrapbook page. You've got your barns, you've got your hares in there. Love the one with the bridge. I think that's super, super, super pretty. This one with your pumpkins, you've got your berries in there, your pine cones, your apples ready for making apple pie, apple crumble. And then you've got your pumpkins at the top. Now all of that is coming to you Shop Maple. It's a digital download, so the sooner that you check out that basket, the sooner you can be downloading that and playing with it today. And Lily has made a couple of little cards, just fussy cutting them out. How lovely is that? And then this one as well. Isn't that lovely? Just warm, isn't it? You can smell the nutmeg and the cinnamon and the cloves and the candles that you start to burn and the red apples that you're stewing and all that kind of stuff. Aren't these lovely? That what?
That pumpkin's so shiny.
This one?
Yeah.
I know. Look at it. It looks really shiny. There's nothing on it.
How
There's
cool is that?
nothing on it. Now you could use your aqua stone over the top and enamel that.
Oh, you could. We'll do it.
I'll tell you what else you could do. Get some of these papers, find a specific place, cut it as a circle, put it out of card, put your aqua stone over the top and make your own epoxy resin
Oh, that would be nice.
with your stickers, right? Or print them off on sticker sheets and then put your epoxy resin, your aqua stone over the top. It's fabulous, isn't it? Right, all the plates are gone. Have we got any of the books left now, Amber, please? all gone. All of that's gone. But your stencils remain. Now, these were from the Stargazing one, which is absolutely beautiful. And if you want these as 2 A4 stencils, is this what you're going to be using next, love?
Yeah, sure.
2 A4 stencils. So you've got all of those that you can then mask off and do all your different pieces. That owl would look fabulous on there, wouldn't it? Absolutely fabulous. So if you want both of those, shop stencils, $12.99. We'll get you the physical stencils. But then if you want them as SVG files, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I buy both. Or
Yeah,
I'd buy the stencils and scan them in.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other. But your SVG files means that you can draw them, foil them. These would look amazing foiled. And draw them, foil them, emboss them. All of those different mediums. Absolutely fabulous. Shop SVG, $9.99. Now, these are lovely. I love these. We have in our house, when you open the front door, there's a porchway, and on either side there's a little shelf.
Mm-hmm.
These, in the winter, with just some little electric candles in, would look lovely. Absolutely lovely. I like the idea Carol singers used to carry stuff like this.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Halloween, you're going trick-or-treating. This is good, isn't it? Could have one of these for the kids with the lights. I think these are fantastic and beautifully made. Can I just say that? Look at the strap, how it just literally, they've put extra padding underneath there. So it gives it that shape and texture. That's a company that cares. Properly stitched as well, not just glued together. Your findings on the side are all metal. You've got that chrome collar around the outside. I think these are brilliant. Shop jar, $16.97. If you just want to fill them with wax for candles, that's a great gift for somebody for Christmas. Starting to think about that now, aren't we? Now we're in September. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. They are a really good quality. You're getting 4 of them for $12.99. If you do want to make candles, then these are for you. But like you said, you could put your chips in there.
Oh, you could, yeah.
Yeah, if you're having burger and chips, make it a bit fancy. Put them in there. You could have your trifles, your desserts in there, if that's what you wanted to do. Or the ingredients for a hot chocolate, all wrapped up in cellophane. That would be really cool too. Because you could literally tip the ingredients in there, pour your hot milk on, job done. Good, aren't they? These are lovely. My mum would have liked these.
Yeah, these remind me of a very famous, very well-known 70s pottery tea set.
Which is, I know which one you mean.
I want to say Villeroy and Bosch, but it's not. It's another one. I'm sure it begins with a K. And it is wonderful, and it reminds me just of that. And it's got this wonderful sort of brown colour, and it's got like a stripe around it as well. And you get it in like a mustard colour as well, and it looks gorgeous. They're
fabulous, aren't they? Definitely get those. Shop brown. $12.99. Right, my David.
Right, hey-ho, let's have a look. So what I was going to do, I've just realised the time, so I was going to do some stencils, but I'm going to let this dry actually, because the stencils would look gorgeous just in areas of the butterflies over here, but you've all been buying these plates. I'm going to show you how, and I did promise you that I would decorate one, so we're going to do it. What I've done is I've taken one of the designs and I've shrunk it down so it's slightly smaller than A4 on the rice paper, okay? And for this one, I'm going straight onto the plate with the adhesive, okay? So we've popped our Magic Bond and Seal gloss finish from our 5-piece kit on here.
Avril says, out of curiosity, what paper were you fixing it to? I think she means the rice paper.
Oh, right, yes, great question, Carol.
As it only needs a thin copy of paper.
Yes,
it does.
It does indeed. It was the 140 GSM A3 printable paper that we actually launched on the day of the printing shows. I found that one worked really well, and you could just use the same sheet over and over. And I think we've got 15 a pack. So I've gone over there with the glue, okay, and then we're going to sit our design right in the centre like this and push out, okay, start to push out gently, make sure it's straight, which he pretty much is. There we are, and start to smooth out. And I'm using my hands for this because the paper doesn't actually have any adhesive on at the moment, okay? It's just adhering to the ceramic. Smooth any of those creases out. And before we go back in now with the brush, I'm going to take this sanding block just to the edge.
David, that's lovely.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that image is beautiful.
And
this just shrunk it down.
Just slightly shrunk it down.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And when we aquastone on top of here, it's going to look wonderful because it is going to give it like an enamelled glaze, almost like it is pre-purchased looking like this. There we are. So as you sand in your papers, just go in both directions so it makes the fibres sort of round towards the edge. If you go just in one direction, all your fibres are going to go in one angle. So a bit towards yourself, a bit away from yourself.
Just a little tip for you as well. If you're trying to print rice paper and you find the rollers are just turning, it's not taking it in, rice paper on copier paper with a bit of spray, with a bit of your stencil spray, but also put a piece of card behind, because then it will almost see that there's something else that's thicker that it can do. But put it behind, so you've got your thick piece of card, then your rice paper on top of your copier paper, and then your printer should take that through.
Absolutely.
We've
I
got
would
1
suggest,
minute
oh
left.
my goodness.
I know, where's that hour gone?
Right, I'm going to go back over now to seal all of that in here.
That's beautiful. Isn't that lovely? And how simple is that to do?
So I'm using the gloss glue, but then what I will do with this is aquastone it, because I think with aquastone all over the top, it's going to look tremendous. I'll get that sealed. If you could I'll give you it at 6 o'clock if that's okay, so everyone can see it. But I'm sure I'll get round to it. There we go. And then that there,
that's lovely,
would be your ceramic plate.
How beautiful is that?
It's stunning. And then of course with your aquastone, it's food safe to serve some biscuits on there, that sort of thing.
That's gorgeous.
But that's probably one of my favourite little projects you could do in literally under 10 minutes.
Yes, it's great. Right, thank you very much. Now coming up next we have Amber. Transfers with Lily and Amanda. I will see you back at 12 o'clock. With what's left from this morning.
Well,
we'll go and see if anything else has been added to that show. And then at 1 o'clock we have
candle cups, I think.
Candle cups.
Yes, which I'm very excited for. I'll see you for that.
Well. Right, have a lovely morning. Stay tuned. Go and grab yourself a quick cup of tea and they'll see you on the other side of that wall. See you in a bit.